Real estate commissions add up to a ton of cash these days, especially with home values where they are. So you're probably thinking, I'm gonna sell this home myself, save the money, and take my sweetie on a holiday. So in today's video, what I'm gonna share with you are the 11 insider secrets on how to get your home sold yourself and pocket that commission yourself. Now, in case we haven't met, my name is AJ Hazzi, and I am an award-winning realtor that has sold over 2,500 homes in the Okanagan Valley. I'm also the owner and founder of Vantage West Realty, the top-rated real estate agency in the Valley. Now, you're probably wondering, why the heck would you make a video on how to sell your home yourself? Well, here's what I know. A very, very good percentage of you guys are going to be buying again in the Okanagan. And if I happen to be the helpful guy who owns a real estate company that helped you sell your home yourself, there's a good chance that you might call me when it comes time to buy. I also know that for some people, they're going to find the process a little bit frustrating, and they are going to eventually list with an agent. Why not list with the agent that was helpful and gave you some really good tips and tricks to get your home sold on your own? But ultimately, this video is about you and how to help you sell your home yourself. So I'm going to walk you through the 11 insider secrets that you must do if you want to maximize your home sale and get the best possible deal on your home. Number one, you need professional photography. It's not hard to hire somebody, $200, $300, $400, depending on the photographer, to come and shoot your home in the best possible light, wide angle lenses, do some nice editing afterwards so that you have the best possible photographs on the front lines, because this is truly where the sale happens. The first sale you have to make is you have to get somebody interested, and the way they get interested is sitting at their computer looking at photos. So you want to make sure that your photos stack up as well as the ones that they're looking at from professionally listed properties. So don't cheap out, spend the $300 or $400 and get professional photos. Okay, number two, this is about copywriting. Very few people understand how to copyright. In fact, most real estate agents are actually not great copywriters themselves. So the key here is you need a great headline for your property. So give it some sort of a title. And then you want to start listing the features, but explain them in terms of their benefits. You don't need to feature dump every aspect of the home, just the top features and their corresponding benefit so that you get people interested. Then you want to try to create some urgency. And then you're looking for a very simple call to action. Call me at this number or email me at this email address. Book your showing today. You need to tell people what to do next. So copywriting is great. And if you're not great with words, or you're not great with adjectives, a little hack is you can go onto ChatGPT. It's free. You can go and tell it that you're looking for a property description, feed in your features, tell it you want a strong call to action, and hit go, and it'll print you out a pretty decent property description right then and there. Okay, on to number three. You're going to want to get a good for sale sign. Don't go to Rona and buy one of those orange and black for sale signs. Get a proper post, get a proper sign on the lawn. This is going to capture the 10% of people or so who find their home driving by. So a good, nice size for sale sign. It's going to add to the professionalism. It's going to increase the overall look of your listing and give you a better chance of capturing those people driving by. Number four, you're going to want to make sure that you get on Castanet. Castanet is our local message board. It's where all of our classified advertising are. So try to get to the top of Castanet. I would recommend actually boosting it. We boost all of ours, so it's a few extra bucks to make sure you go to the top and put your listing in there. A lot of people are searching there. Next up, number five, you want to get on Facebook Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace is a great place to go to put your listings. You will get a lot of leads from this. The one downside is a lot of people are just going to ask you if this is still available, and then they'll ghost you. There's a lot of time invested on Messenger going back and forth with people, but it's a big source of leads right now, and there's going to be a lot of people that you'll be able to screen and come into contact with if you post it on Marketplace. All right, number six, on the same line of thinking, on Facebook, when you post yours, ask your friends and ask the people in your immediate network to share your listing. You can get an enormous amount of reach with the network effect. You might have 400 or 500 friends, and each of those people have 400 or 500 friends. If you can get 5 or 6 of them to share your listing, you've got a huge amount of reach, thousands of people that you'll be able to reach with that. And it comes, of course, with that warm referral from the friend. So definitely a good idea to ask people to just share your listing after you post it on Facebook. It takes about 5 minutes to post it, and you'll be doing that at the same time as you post your Facebook Marketplace ad. Okay, number 7. This comes down to qualifying your prospects. There are a number of things you want to do to try to mitigate the amount of wasted time and unqualified showings that you have. So the first question you want to ask people is what their timeline for making a move is. And a nice way of asking that is say, what's your ideal time frame for purchasing your new home? And you're looking for people who are buying within the same time frame that you're looking to sell. You'll find that a lot of people who are looking at homes are actually just out there testing the waters, and they might be 12 to 18 months away. And so at this stage, you may not want to clean up your house for that showing. The next question you want to ask is, do you have a home to sell? You want to find out if the thing standing between them and purchasing your home is that they actually haven't even listed their property yet. You'd be surprised how often this is the case. So it's good for you to know. You may still want to show it to them, but you should be aware that they have a pretty large hurdle to overcome before they can buy your home. And then the next question I would ask is, have you been pre-approved by a lender? It's not offside for you to ask this. If they're working in the side of the normal channels of real estate, they would be asked this question. So I think it's wholly appropriate for you to ask the same question and make sure that the people that you're bringing through your home are financially capable of purchasing it. Otherwise, why are we cleaning up? Why are we staying home? Then you want to ask them, are you working with an agent? You'll find that a lot of people are actually working with agents that will kind of go and see for sale by owners on their own and then involve their agents only if they like the property. And so you want to smoke that out. Not to suggest you wouldn't show it to someone who is working with an agent, but you'll want to know that in advance just so that you understand who you're working with. And then lastly, and this one's quite important when qualifying a buyer, make sure you ask if everybody involved in the searching process will be available for the showing. You really don't want to have, just the wife come through or just the husband. It's important that everybody's there. Otherwise, you're going to be showing it again in 2 days. And so those are the qualifying questions. Get good at them, write them down, watch this video again, take decent notes, and use those on the phone or over Marketplace or Messenger whenever that you're speaking with a prospective buyer. It's not offside to ask. Next up, when you do have an interested party, a good idea would be to hire a lawyer to draft the contract. Unless you are experienced in writing legal contracts, it's probably unwise to try to attempt to write a legally enforceable contract on your own. So I would highly recommend involving a lawyer and get them to draft one. It'll cost you anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000 depending on the lawyer you're working with, and it's very good peace of mind. I can tell you from experience that contracts are one of the largest bones of contention and areas for deals to go south, and good contract writing is kind of at the center of prudent real estate agent work, and so there's a reason for that. So you're going to want to make sure that you hire a lawyer to do the legal work so you don't find yourself in a pickle 2-3 weeks down the road because your contract wasn't written correctly. Next, we get into pricing. Pricing is at least half of your overall marketing program. You're going to want to make sure that you price the home based on recent sales, not based on what other actives are. Because in the marketplace, the other actives are either helping you sell or you're helping them sell. But the only thing that other real estate agents look at, or appraisers who will be very much involved in your transaction once you have the property under contract, the appraisers will not look at actives. They will only look at solds. So you should price your home that way as well and make sure you're the best value in the market if you want to stand out against others. So don't price your home, in some optimistic thing based on what your neighbor who's also active is doing. Look at the most recent and relevant sales. And lastly, number 11, you can actually get your home on the MLS for a small fee. There are companies out there that will do that. You will pay a co-op fee. A real estate agent will be representing the buyer in most cases. Now, there will still be some people who are unrepresented who will go on the MLS, see your property, see that you're unrepresented and find you that way. So it is a very good marketing channel for you. But the vast majority of buyers, and you're going to find this out when you become a buyer after your home sells, will be using realtor.ca to look for their next home. So you want to make sure you're on realtor.ca. And when you do that, you also end up on all of the other websites, every other real estate portal, every other real estate agent's website. You end up on all those sites because of a thing called reciprocity. And so this is a little insider secret. If you're on one realtor's site, you're on everyone's site. And so that's a big piece of marketing horsepower that you get. And so you can get on the MLS without even hiring a real estate agent. You can hire one of these companies. I think Property Guys, for example, does it. I'm not sure what their business model is. I think they take an upfront fee, but you probably want to consider being on the MLS to cast the widest net possible, right? And the reason why I say this is, look, people who are ignoring the MLS and only looking in classified ads or looking for sale by owners are kind of the same type of people that you would see at a flea market or they're looking for a deal. They're trying to find a seller who doesn't quite know what they have. And if you're doing research on how to sell your home yourself, you're probably looking to maximize the value. So that's not your buyer. Where your buyer is on the MLS, searching on the MLS. So why not get in front of that? So there you have it, guys. Those are 11 insider secrets to help you sell your home yourself. Now, is that my advice? Is my advice to sell your home yourself? No, I really do believe in the value that a good real estate company offers, but I respect that you probably want to see if you can save the money. Heck, I might be tempted to do it myself. And so I hope you found this super helpful. I hope you guys do put some of this stuff into place. And if you have any questions or you're looking for just a little bit more and want me to unpack any of these concepts a little bit more, I'm more than happy to reply to, an email or a comment in this video. So thanks again for watching. Again, any questions at all, please don't hesitate to reach out, even if you are selling your home yourself. As I said, I'm playing the long game here and hoping that if I can provide enough value that, things will come around in the end. But again, to your success.